Is it time to buy or sell WhiteFiber ordinary shares stock? In this video, we are diving deep into WhiteFiber ordinary shares. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 17th of September, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 9th of September 2025, our system has classified WhiteFiber ordinary shares as hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.89. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 13.92% since we initially recommended purchasing WhiteFiber ordinary shares 1 week ago. This results in an average return of 1.99% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. The stock is currently positioned within a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that a further increase within this trend is anticipated. Our latest daily update for WhiteFiber ordinary shares includes the headline, Volatile Ride for WYFI Inc. ordinary shares stock price on Wednesday, moving between $19 and $21.48. The WYFI Inc. ordinary shares stock price gained 8.66% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 17th of September, 2025, rising from $19.28 to $20.95. During that day, the stock fluctuated 11.42%. with a low of $19.28 and a high of $21.48. Over the past 2 weeks, the price has experienced a 25.37% gain. There was an increase in volume on the last day along with the price, indicating a positive technical sign. In total, 25,000 more shares were traded than the previous day, with approximately 1 million shares bought and sold for around $22,800,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $25.13, while the lowest was $14.01. Currently, the price sits 16.63%, or $4.18, below the 52-week high of $25.13, which is also the all-time high for the stock. WhiteFiber reports a 48% year-over-year increase in second quarter revenue to $18.7 million and states that its August initial public offering is now closed, raising roughly $183 million at $17 a share. The upsized offering sold 9,375,000 shares, with an underwriter option for about 1,400,000 more, while parent company Bit Digital still controls approximately 71.5% of the company. Since its listing, WhiteFiber has faced mixed reactions from the market. An initial dip in aftermarket trading indicated investor skepticism regarding its capital-intensive, lease-based artificial intelligence infrastructure model and an inflated valuation. To enhance visibility, the company is making an appearance at the Nasdaq closing bell this week, along with hosting investor events. In the short term, the influx of cash and revenue growth may stabilize liquidity and facilitate expansion. However, the significant insider ownership, limited free float, and initial weak trading could lead to volatility in share prices. Looking to the long term, a sustained demand for artificial intelligence and effective management of margins and the balance sheet would support a higher valuation. Conversely, failure to manage capital intensity or a slowdown in artificial intelligence spending could compress returns and negatively impact the stock. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 2nd of September 2025, it was reported that Roth Capital assigned WYFI a buy rating with an initialize action. On Tuesday, the 2nd of September 2025, it was reported that Craig-Hallum assigned WYFI a buy rating with an initialize action. On Tuesday, the 2nd of September 2025, it was reported that Needham assigned WYFI a buy rating with an initialize action. On Tuesday, the 2nd of September 2025, it was reported that Macquarie assigned WYFI an outperform rating with an initialize action. On Tuesday, the 2nd of September 2025, it was reported that B. Riley assigned WYFI a buy rating with an initialize action. Analysts have assigned WhiteFiber ordinary shares stock a general strong sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. For return on investment, analysts have also rated the stock with a strong sell designation. The following signals have been identified for WhiteFiber ordinary shares. The WYFI Inc. ordinary share stock presents buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. In the event of a downward correction, support is expected at $20.39 and $17.59. A decline below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is viewed as a favorable technical indicator. However, some negative signals have also been observed, and these may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Wednesday, September 10, 2025, and to date, the stock has decreased by 11.15%. Continued decline is anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some additional signals that you may find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal, pivots, sell signal from 6 days ago, Bollinger, buy signal from 6 days ago, short-term moving average, sell signal from 3 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal from 8 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we can observe short moving average, buy signal from 8 days ago, the long-term moving average, buy signal from 8 days ago. Don't forget to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for WhiteFiber ordinary shares. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $18.39 and $17.91. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, since if this level is breached, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this instance, WhiteFiber Inc. ordinary shares find support just below today's level at $18.39. If this level is broken, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at $17.91 and $16.22. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is categorized as high risk. Over the past day, the stock moved $2.20 between its high and low, amounting to an 11.42% change. For the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 11.93%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for WhiteFiber ordinary shares. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for WhiteFiber ordinary shares is at $23.58. If you do not currently own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a potential level for swing trading. Conversely, on the downside, WhiteFiber ordinary shares encounters its first support level at $18.39. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for WhiteFiber ordinary shares from various analyst sources indicates a strong sell recommendation. Now, let's review some recent insider trades. On the 8th of August, 2025, Shi-Ichi conducted an insider buy of 7,058 shares of restricted stock units. On the 6th of August, 2025, Sanfilippo Thomas conducted an insider buy of 0 shares. On the 6th of August, 2025, Taber Samir conducted an insider buy of 0 shares. On the 6th of August, 2025, Hall Pruitt conducted an insider buy of 0 shares. On the 6th of August, 2025, Xiong Joshu Bill conducted an insider buy of 0 shares. Based on the 10 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is positive with a ratio of 94.535. Overall, insiders purchased 7,058 shares and sold 0 shares in the last 10 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $19.74, reflecting a decline of 5.76%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, indicating a higher level of risk. Currently, there is a sell signal due to a pivot top identified 5 days ago. Is WhiteFiber ordinary share stock a good buy? WYFI Inc. ordinary shares presents several positive signals, yet we do not find these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. At this point, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, meaning to hold or accumulate while we await further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical picture, we have adjusted our analysis conclusion for this stock since the last evaluation, changing it from a buy to a hold candidate. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 18th of September, we anticipate that WhiteFiber ordinary shares will open lower by approximately 37 cents, starting trading at $20.57. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor prior to buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not solely rely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.